Hello, Slicey Dicers. This is Bryan with another knife review for you. Got kind of a unique one here today. This is the SOG Terminus. Why is it unique? Well, it's not like unique in low production numbers. This is something that SOG mass produces in China. It's not a limited edition or anything. But I went to go buy one of these in, like, I don't know, February for a specific purpose that I'll get into later, and it was kind of hard to find reviews of it. So I thought I'd add one out there. I could only find two or three, some good ones, but still, I wanted to give my little take on it. Purpose of use for this knife, primarily, this is a slip joint, and terminus means kind of like the termination, the pinnacle point of something. So I think Saga is trying to say this is the ultimate, their ultimate version of a slip joint knife. What does a slip joint mean? It means this is not a locking blade. You can, just push it close. There's no locking mechanism you have to go through. Some guys say that you can one hand open this, but they've got different fingers than me or something. It's still a two-hand open knife for me. But as slip joints go, it's not your average slip joint. How is it different, Brian? Stay tuned to find out. We're going to keep talking about that. I don't know why there's not a whole lot of reviews of this out there. It is a really cool knife. I guess slip joints just aren't sexy. Maybe that's why. If you find a knife sexy, I don't know. I'm not sure we can hang out. But it's not the sexiest knife in the world as far as stats go. It doesn't have all the whiz bang, cool. It's not a smooth flipper with the ball bearings and blah 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 and amazing, stuff. But for its purpose, it is great. And the purpose that I bought it for, which it serves extremely well, is for my day job. I'm a writer. I said I do a lot of reviews of bicycles and stuff. I have to go to Europe once a year, and I wanted something I could throw into my check bag. Can't take this on the plane, obviously, but something I could throw in my check bag that I knew when I was carrying it around Europe, I wouldn't get a hard time about it. This is legal in continental Europe. Not sure about the UK. I'm kind of guessing probably no, because almost nothing's legal over there, but it is legal to carry in continental Europe. So when I went to go look for it, that's what I was looking for, because it doesn't have a locking blade. It's a 3-inch blade length. While we're talking about blade length, let's get into all the stats about this thing. This is overall length. You're looking at 7 inches. As I said, blade length of 3 inches. Blade thickness of 0.11 inches. So it is a pretty thin blade. Got G10 handles. BD1 steel, which I think is a really good choice for a knife like this, and a weight of 2.9 ounces, so pretty light. A tip-up only carry. This clip does not look reversible until you look closely. It is definitely reversible. You can reverse the clip on this. So if you're a lefty, that works out for you. I'm not sure how much that matters, because you gotta use two hands to open it anyway, but anywho, it is reversible. Let's do some size comparison here. SOG Terminus, the knife that I almost took over there with me. I actually didn't own this at the time. I had a number 8, but this is the Open L number 6. Pretty similar in length there, but this is a lot flimsier blade and elegant as hell. But I do like something with a pocket clip, so that's why I didn't use that and got something else instead. Turning my notifications off on the computer again, 'cause I'm stupid. This is the knife I carry around stateside most of the time. Spyderco Delica 4. Yeah, very similar in size in almost every dimension to that. Pretty similar in weight too, actually. The Delica is a touch lighter, I believe. I don't have the stats up in front of me. I probably should have them memorized by now, but I don't. And what else can compare it to? Here's a knife I just reviewed. And this is a knife I also carry around as a daily stateside now since I've gotten it. This is your Kershaw Almar AM4, a little bit longer blade. This is a 3.5-inch blade. And here's a sad note. This is the last time you're going to see this, because I sold it. Thank you very much for the nice person that bought it. It's going to be going out in the mail to you tomorrow. Your Zero Tolerance 0450. Goodbye. Never to be seen again. I liked it. I'm not knocking it. It was a good knife. It just wasn't for me. And I got to keep this channel going, so it's gone. It is gone. It's Audi 5000. I'm so sorry I said that. I'm 42 freaking years old. I can't be making references like that. I apologize to everyone for that. let's just move on and forget that it happened. One last size comparison. This is actually, I bought this, or this is your standard Bic clicker pen. I brought this one out specifically because this is the hotel I stayed at, or one of the hotels I stayed at while I was over there last time. Then it's like Hotel Weissmuller in Kochum. Kochum is a beautiful city, by the way. I don't work for the Kochum tourism board, but I used to live there for a few years. If you ever go to Germany, it's on the Mosel. Amazing wineries, beautiful place. Village town, I guess, is the best way. Not city, but go there. Kochum is beautiful, and you have to say it all flummy like that. Kochum, Kochum, or they won't know what you're talking about. Let's look at the aesthetics of this. It is kind of, I like the way it looks. It's tactical without being crazy, I would say. Like, this looks tactical when you pull it out and, you know, fully deploy it. But in your pocket, it's got this really super deep carry pocket clip, and it's a very short pocket clip too, which I really like. For a knife that, especially for the purpose I bought this, I don't want everybody to see that I'm carrying a knife around. This is a great clip for that. It's got the SOG logo on it, but if you're not a knife person, you don't know what that is, and it looks badass. So I love the SOG clips when they do that. That's so cool. I really do like that, and I like that it's a short little pocket clip, and it's blacked out, so you don't see it much. It is black on black on black on black, but again, you don't notice that until you open it. It does come in a sand version with a satin blade, which I think actually looks a bit more tactical to me, because when people see sand color, they think camo, they think murder. So especially in Europe, I think this actually looks less intimidating to the average human than the sand and satin one. Your opinion may vary, but I think to a lot of people, this looks a bit less tactical. But I like the looks of it. I really do. Let's talk about the ergonomics of this thing. Very comfortable in the hand. And again, these are my large bordering on XL hands. Skinny fingers, but still fits really well. No hot spots whatsoever. Nice grippy G10 texture. I really like that. It's the perfect amount of grippy without tearing your pants apart. Really like that. As I said, deep carry pocket clip kind of disappears in your pocket, not only to you, but also to people who are looking at you. It is a slip joint, so people worry about it closing on you. I think that's another reason why people look down on slip joints. They're just like, oh, it's going to hack my fingers off. No, this one, if you're holding it right, it's not going to do that. You're probably going to be holding it like this, and if you close it, look, there's no way that blade's going to hit you. The little thumb stop gets you first. And yeah, you might bruise your finger, but first of all, this is a very solid click. I mean, this is not your average slip joint. It takes a bit of a push to get it closed. So if you're accidentally closing this thing on your fingers, you've made a horrible mistake, and you probably shouldn't be carrying a decent knife around with you because you're a moron. But if you do, all it's going to do is you might get a bruised finger, but you're not going to get a cut finger. You're not going to be bleeding. You're going to spend $10 on Band-Aids, you know, trying to get it fixed. Which, by the way, I got to say, this is a side note. Somebody made a comment in my videos about all the, like, I have some marks on my hands. These aren't knife marks, guys. I swear to God. These are from a dog bite from about a month ago from my, sadly, my dog that passed away. But on her last day, she was drugged up and didn't know what was going on, and she bit me pretty freaking good, but gave me a little going away present. It's healing up a little bit now. But and then the rest of these are this one and this one. I guess that's all I've got right now. Are because my cat is an asshole. That's what these marks are from. These are asshole cat marks. These aren't stupid knife guy marks. Just to be clear, you hear my cat sometimes in these videos. We hear like a little jingling bell. That's my cat. I had to put a bell on him so that I know when danger is approaching. He's just a kitten, and a big kitten, but he likes to attack people. Let's do some cutting with this thing before we wrap this up. Now that I've talked about my cat for a while, hey, don't ask. I'm becoming a crazy cat man. I'm sorry about that. It's just some just your standard paper here. Yeah, works great. It's very sharp edge out of the factory. BD1 steel. Yeah, it's going to need a touch-up every now and then. I've experienced anyway with BD1. Like I said, this is also BD1, the aforementioned many times Manix 2 lightweight. And I've had to touch it up a couple times, but nothing big, and it is not difficult, and I don't mind doing that. And if you're a knife guy, You probably have some kind of sharpening device with you. This is your pocket sharpener. You can get a decent edge back on BD1 in 2 seconds. Very corrosion resistant, which is really good. And this one's coated, so extra corrosion resistant. I've used this a fair bit. I mean, I had it, like I said, for 10 days, 2 weeks, something like that over in Europe, and I've carried it a few times since, and I haven't had to, there's no marks on the coating. I don't know what it is, SLC I assume, but I haven't had any problems with that. I doubt you will either. I'm sure it's going to get beat up eventually, but this isn't something I carry every day. I'm not going to pretend like, oh, this is my favorite knife and I carry every day. It isn't, but for the purpose that I bought it for, it's outstanding. And it retails, if I have not said that yet, it retails for about $60. That's not bad. Is it a bit high end for a slip joint? Yeah, but it's a SOG. It's a good brand one. I know some of the bucks are really nice, but I would rather have this than a $15 or a $20 buck knife or a Gerber or something like that. So yeah, I'm very happy with my purchase, and I think if you bought one, you would be too. I hope this adds a little bit of more attention to this knife, because like I said, I don't see a whole lot of reviews of it out there, and I think it's great if you're shopping for a slip joint that can do more than your average slip joint. This is a really good choice. That's why I bought it, and I'm very happy that I did, and I hope you guys are happy with this review. I've been Brian. Have a good one, everybody.